I don't know if they will still be here. I was riding with my bike and I saw one stop here. Hello Eric. Sorry, my voice is broken. Oh, they are still here. Oh, the cops are leaving. They are done. They are done. They are leaving. They are leaving. So I don't know where they are going. I am in private property. So, hey, Will, Holly, Eric, Prince, good evening. So I am trying to rush a little bit to see which direction those cops were taking. Oh, I see some light. No, not yet. Not yet. But I just see one stop little far away. Do I walk? Maybe I need to take my bike. Okay, I will go back on my bike. Because I see one other stop. I will go on my bike quickly and to see if I can catch them. So I hook on my bike. Whoop. Sorry for what you see. I take my helmet. Sorry guys, I need to get ready. I need to get ready. Oh, then I need to go to my setting, Bluetooth. Down. Okay guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me or not? Press 1 if you hear me. Can someone press 1? Yes, okay. not go on the red, huh? I will go on the green. I think to be behind. Yeah, this car can be. But I don't think this car will go to stop somebody else. So okay, now it's maybe better. Is it better now? Now I was moving my mic. Was better. Now it's 1400 Kawa. It's a contour with like a fuel bag. That's 178 horsepower. Head up. Battery, engine. Ah, exactly. It was no stuff but I miss it. So I believe the cops
what I have, Patrick. I have. Can you hear me? Or not? Press one if you hear me.
Okay, can you hear me now or not? Tell me if you can hear me. Yes, no? Yes, no? Okay, because I tried to restart everything, so I needed few seconds. So currently I am on Sahara, going through downtown, but I don't know if I will see anything. Okay, I restart everything. Probably I had a connection problem. I don't know. It's possible. And like I say, my voice is broken. I am sick. I talk like that, like Papi. Sorry. So, you see, in my neighborhood, it's dead. It's 11:51, but we don't see much activity. I'm looking on the light. If I see some blinking stuff. Here, in front of me, I have one straight road who is probably 5 miles straight. On sitting on my bike, you don't see, but sitting on my bike, I can see the hand. Absolutely no cop light. So sometime I will have to take the parallel road to see if we have some activities. Now I am around 58. Yes, I am around 56, 58. It's not too fast, it's not too slow. I will try to play smart. I saw one cop car here. So I will make one U-turn because I saw which direction he's taking. So I will try to follow to see if he's willing to stop someone. Because I think, hey, cop blocker, good, good evening. You see the cop just pass in front of me. So I will try to follow. For that, it's good to have a bike. I can be little far, not too far. I can catch up without any problem with this bike. I will not ride just behind. I will try to play smart if I can. I'm just looking he's doing. So like that, if he stops someone, I will be there. Hey, Pechi. Hey, Pechi. I am following one cop car, Pechi. Not the car who is directly on my left. Not this car here, but the one in front. It's a police car. So I am following him to see if he stops someone. Okay, one car went between. So I need to go little faster. Okay, you may not see. may not see, but the car just in front of me on this lane. I will change my lane. Okay, the car who is just in front of me, it's a police car. So I will try to follow. And we will see. Okay, you already got the plate. You already got the plate. Because I am behind. Depending Pechi. Yes, it's not a Harley. My bike is not a Harley, so now I open my visor. You may hear a little bit more. So I will make a joke. Right now, I am doing what they do to everyone. I am behind them. Usually, they like to be behind someone. I start smooth. Because they can be smart. They can go fast for me to follow and get me. Okay, he's making left. He goes on Arville. Oh, I will make like what he's doing. He may stop me because he will think I am following him. And I think it's what I am doing. And he doesn't have blinker. Yes, earlier I had, because I put my mic, I put my Wi-Fi after I started. And I had a connection problem, apparently. Okay, normally, when we stop at a stop sign, we need to count. Okay, at least one. This cop didn't do. Oh, I forget to shift down. Okay, he made right. I don't know where he's going. He made right here. He made right here. Oh, I saw where he turned. I need to catch a little bit. I don't know if he came here, but I think he turned before. I think he turned before. If he turned before, it's not big deal. Yes, I will make a slow U-turn if I can. I saw where he went. But I need to be careful because now he may notice me. Yes. It's not an electric bike. My bike. Okay, he turned here. In residential, kind of, or apartment area. I can't believe I got stuck on one stop sign and he lose me. But, uh, I need to stop. I have something open on my bike. Sorry, guys. I need to stop 1 second. I am lucky. My bag suitcase was open. So I am lucky. I didn't lost anything. I was hearing some noise. It was weird. Now I found out why. Okay, we'll go back to the main street where I was. Because this cop, he may want to see his girlfriend. Because at the end, he was not driving too fast and it was like residential without light. So he was not in a mission, unfortunately. But I may find other. That was a bad one. It's here he got me. At one point, I didn't want to follow him really because I was riding at 55, and he was losing me, so he was probably at 65 or 70 inside the city. So if I was following, he would say, "You were following me. You were driving 70." So I didn't want it to be cut for something stupid like that because it's one way they have to cut the bike here in Vegas for info. So what they do, they drive over the speed limit, and if you follow, they say, "Hey, my speedometer was showing 65 for 45, and you were following me, so you were speeding." So it's one way they have to stop motorcycle rider in Vegas. So some of them are smart, I would say, because it's a good way to catch you. That because if you follow, sometimes you don't notice and you are speeding. Okay. Yes, my bike is fast. The limiter, because they had to put a limiter on it. Limiter. My limiter is set at 172 miles by hour. My bike, it's a 1400 Kawasaki. It's the same engine as sorry, I start slow sometime to look on the side. Okay, guys, for the ones who want to have an idea, the cars who are in front of me are quarter mile away, and I am at 55. Okay, for the ones who are curious, you will see how I catch. Okay, when I pass them, just for the little info, I was at 110. Okay. Okay. Now my bike it's a 1400. What I was saying, I don't know if you notice. I re-explain, but now because I am stopped. When it was Oscar in front of me, I was approximately at 50. And when I passed them, I was at 110. So without shifting down, I believe you can see the car in front of me. Okay? For the ones who want to see how quick it catch, I wait for the light, and I will catch them between the light. Pass it. Okay, for the ones who are curious. So I did not have to shift down, nothing. I was on my average gear. So here I will make right. If I can. Petchy, with this bike, I already did 2,100 miles. Just for your info. Yes, I am 55. Okay, I am 55 years old. And I started to ride at 16. My whole life, I had bike. Okay, from I had some 500, 600 cc. As a sport bike, I had 1100 GSXR. I had CBR 1000. I had few nice toys, I would say. I have my other bike. It's baking. I have two bikes currently. My other bike, it's baking. It's the same engine than the Yabusa Suzuki. It's one other 1400, but 185 horsepower. And I would say probably 100 pounds less than this one. Okay, so theoretically it goes faster, but I would say no, because I don't have all protection like this one. So when you are over 120, 25, you are getting too much wind and you get tired very quickly. The difference with this one,
you can ride between 100 120, but not forever because you need to put gas. But at 100 miles by hour, you can leave your hand. You don't fly. I have very good protection. So it's for that I bought this bike. When you have a horsepower like this one, I would say you saw the light was orange. The light was kind of. You just have to use the gas. Most of the time when I am in the city, depending what I do, so guys, I'm sorry, but tonight it was a little boring. So what I will do, I will make one little U-turn, and I will chat a little bit with you without my helmet. Yes, unfortunately, I saw one cop, but I think he went in the residential area, and what? Maybe he went to have a coffee, or I don't know. I have no idea. Or maybe he went to see his mistress from where it was, because usually the cops in Vegas live in a nice area. That was only okay area, so I don't know. And for the one who was curious, this bike have ABS and traction control. So doesn't matter how much power you use, your back wheel doesn't spin. So you can really put the full power available to the back wheel without sliding. This light bother me. Huh? Do I have car behind? No. I look for cops. This light doesn't come green. It's annoying. Okay, no car in my back. I have to do that. Unfortunately. On here, I will stop and chat a little bit with you guys before going home, but without my helmet. Okay? Wing stop in front of me. Okay, I am on public parking. I stop the bike. So that now I will be able to see the chat. Okay, I will leave the stream for only a few seconds to disconnect my earpiece.
Okay, guys, can someone hear me? I lost my glasses. No, They were on the floor, sorry. Okay. Now I am walking. Is not much to do in this area. But like that I can read what it was. You are adrenaline, junk patchy. Be careful, driver don't respect motorcycle. I need to see what you say. Patchy, apparently. Can you hear me, guys? Okay, do you hear me or not? If someone hear me, press 1. Can you hear me? Okay. So I am in, I stop just to be able to talk to you. Here is nothing to do. I am front of one Albertson and somewhere here it's one Home Depot. But just to be able to be on the chat because when I am riding, I cannot see. Who wanted to know which bike I have? Okay, I go next to my bike. So for the one who didn't know, that is my bike. Okay, so show everyone. Yes, it's what I am doing. Okay, for the one, I don't know if you can see what I am showing, but so I put okay, for the one who doesn't know, I will go around, you will see better. I make one support, so this part to slide here. Daytime, I put my phone in this location. But when I want to do Copwatch, to be able to stream from here, you see I have this piece, so I go, okay, I go like that, but little more on the right, and I fix my phone with this rubber band. Yes, it's not a bad bike. Huh? So what is funny, when you look at it, when I go behind some car, sometimes people think I am a cop. It's a 1400 Kawa, 1400 cc. And the touring bike in Kawasaki, it's the biggest one. Even in, if you take Yamaha, Honda, Suzuki, they don't have bigger. The Yabusa, who is a bigger engine, I would say, of a street bike, it's only 1300. This one is 14. So I have some yes, I prefer the okay, on this one, like I said earlier, I have ABS, traction control, and I don't have a chain. It's it's not clutch, I forget the name. It's like what we have in the car. I forget how it's called, but you see, it's this thing who replace the chain. So on this bike I have no, it's not automatic. It's not automatic, but I don't have a chain or I don't have belt. It's like in your car, the transmission is like hey Pechi. Yes, it's a shaft. Yes, it's a shaft. So I forget the name for a few seconds. So like that you don't have maintenance. The cons, I would say, because of that. The good is because it's no maintenance. You just have to put some oil on it. And it stays normally the lifetime of the bike. The cons, it what we call it whine a little bit. It makes like a little noise. Okay. So it's the thing. The other day I went to LA. I had to do 240 miles. Yes, I had to do 240 miles, and I did my 240 miles in 2 hours and 15 minutes. Yes, Eric. Hop, I was lost. Yes, Eric. Joking. But it's fun to ride it. It's fun. Before my business partner have a 600 CBR. I would say when you start, when you are a young rider, I would say it's good to not have more than 600. Why? Because you already have too much horsepower, you have a lot of, and it's light, and it's really, really easy to have an accident. The thing to protect your life in a bike, I would say with a bike, with any bike, you can drive fast, but not everywhere. You need to make sure if something happens, you have the space and the time to avoid anything. Like earlier when I decided to pass those cars, it was 3 lane. Okay, as example, it was 3 lane, but I don't know if you notice on the right side, it was one bike lane. So if the car I was passing from the right was going to the right lane, I had the opportunity to go on the back lane for any reason. So if you drive fast, you need to make sure you have the space to save your life. When you have one accident, it's 2 choices, I would say. You are totally alive, you have nothing, or you are dead most of the time. Or you go to the hospital and after you don't wish to go back on any bike again. I took some wood. I ride for more than 30 years now. I would say 30, 40. 16, 55, 45. I ride for 39 years. My last accident, I was early 20s. Okay, I was in my early 20s. Since, no accident. Yes. Safety class, like you say, Pechi, is good for everyone. I did few in my life, because sometimes you take it, even in Europe, and you forget after some time. The safety class is not how you ride your bike. It's how to save your life if something happens. What to do, what not to do, and what to look for. And if you are someone like Pechi or me, we are both lightweight. Huh? I am only 146 pounds. So when you are, my bike is 760 pounds empty. So with everything, my bike is over 800 pounds. Imagine, I am only 145 and I need to hold it. If my bike slide a little bit when I am stopped, I cannot hold the weight. So I need to be careful because the weight can take you anywhere at low speed or when you stop in the light, at the light, or when you start from the light. Yes, my bike is very heavy. With everything, I am over 800 pounds. So for a bike, it's heavy. I am not sure if MCW will put something on his bike, but MCW have a bike too. The other day he showed it on one of his live. So we are few now. I would say probably I started to use my motorcycle a few weeks ago to do auditing, and now it comes to the head of few, I would say, to go to try to do a Copwatch in motorcycle. What is good with it? You can park much easier. You don't have to park far away from the cops. And to go through the traffic when you follow cops, it's much easier usually. If you do better than me tonight. Tonight I did wrong, but I think he stopped in the residential area and he turned off everything, so I was not able to see him. So it's for that I lost him. But after that, the other day I did one other Copwatch. I was probably, they were in the same direction as me, but I was probably 3/4 mile behind. With my bike, I was able to catch up. If I was with car, it was no way. So I believe for Copwatch, yeah, fine. Yes, that it's fun to ride, I would say, to use it. But the thing is, you don't have the advantage of the motorcycle because it's wide, as even wider than most of the car. If you look, most of the trike are like 1 wider than any. Those trike have maximum speed around 130, something like that. So it's not bad. We don't have to ride those things this fast. But it's fun because you are sit. Most of the time it's low sitting. You have a nice air. Yes, depending. You have some who are very expensive, You have some who are cheaper. If you take the one from Polaris, it's very expensive. But you can find some of them for around used for around for have a lot of miles. So the good things to do when you get one who have a mile on it, you just have to buy one Yabusa, and you take out the engine and you put on it. It's what you have to do. So you can find one Yabusa for one who had an accident, for example, for around 2,500, and you take the engine, you put on it, and you are fine. So if you do that, it's a good deal, because you can have something for 12,000, 13,000, and it goes for a lot of miles. Hey, evening, Iceberg. How are you? We are just chatting. Earlier, I went to try to do Copwatch, but I didn't have good luck, I would say. So before going to bed, I decided to park and to chat a little bit with my friend. Yes, it's a lot of money. I know, Fat. But if you compare to a car, it can be cheaper. But if you are in the hot area like where I am, in Vegas, it can be fun because it's warm for a long time. But for info, my bike, with everything, with a registration plate, everything, taxes, and all together, this bike cost me 5,700, and I bought maybe 1 month ago, something like that. Sorry, sometimes I need to look at my phone to see what is happening. Yes. If Copwatching ain't working out, how about we try some topless dancer watching? Yes, in Vegas you have a lot of nude or half-nude club. In Vegas you have a lot. But you cannot go with your camera. They will not let you. And now it may be a little chilly. If you go to the strip at this time, I don't think you will see a lot doing that. I believe the car. Okay, you see one car in front of me here. I believe it's the security. I believe. Of the parking of Home Depot and everything. So, all these guys is curious of what I am doing. Maybe I will see the cops coming, because he will call the cops, because he will not know what I am doing. So, I'm careful because I have my helmet on my bike. Oh, do you know what I will do, guys? I will go to my bike. Sorry, my lighter. I try to light one cigarette. Sorry for the... I cannot light my cigarette, it's funny. It's funny. So I go to my bike, I will put my helmet. I know, Petchy, I know what you want to say. It's bad for my health. On my lighter, didn't want it to light my cigarette. On knowing what I have is not good. I know that too. So, where I put this damn lighter? Okay. Sorry guys, I will have to put my phone down 1 minute. So it's black. Few seconds. Why? Because I open that. The advantage to have this kind of bike. Now I put my helmet inside. Okay, my helmet is inside, I have my key, and I will walk to this car. I'm curious to know what is happening. I'm curious. Yes. So currently, right now, on my bike, I have two helmets. I have one for occasional passenger, and on top I put my stuff to. Hey Jen. Hey Miss. How are you? No, he's not security. He's not a security guy. I believe some people are finishing their shift. Here and they are going home. So it's what is happening. So probably someone waiting for somebody else to finish the shift, I believe. So, yes, my luggage, like you say, Pecci, are big. I hold inside two helmets. Something else I didn't show you. Pecci. Here under, I have one other compartment to put stuff. And I have a space under my seat. So I have the top case, I have the side, I have the top of my tank, sorry. I have the little compartment on top is very nice because when you have keys and stuff like that, you put inside and sure I put my cigarette, but at the same time I put my mint candies because when I go to see my client, I don't want to smell cigarette. Yes, at home I have a one tongue bag. Oh, I have to tell you a joke with my bike. The other day I took my business partner on my bike because we went to take one car, and he told me, okay, you see my seat? He said, when you are sitting, my butt finish here. So all this space from here to here is free because the passenger sit here. So he say, in front in the normal seat, two guys like me, or one man like me, and one thin woman can sit in front. We don't need to sit in the passenger seat. What do you call a handbar riser? No, my handbar are perfect. If you look at my handbar, they are not low. If you look where they are, Peachy, they are not low. I don't know if you see. They are not low. So it's very, very comfortable. When you sit on it, you feel you are sitting on one big scooter. And my business partner, when he talk about my bike, he say, you on your scooter. Because he rode it. He say, it's so comfortable. We feel we are sitting on big scooter. So, you see in my area, where I live, here it's a one big avenue who is close by. I am only riding 1 minute from home, but you can see it's not much, no much traffic at this time. While I'm looking far away, absolutely no cop light. So I believe they are in limited shift because we are Sunday night. Sorry for my finger. Can you tell? Yes, I believe my. Can you tell me my phone is in the right way? Do you see on your screen in the right way or reverse way? I think I am in the right way, but I am not sure. Yes. I am smoking my cigarette. No. I never ride and smoke. Why? Because it's dangerous. Years ago, I did it. A couple of times. On one time I had HS who came in my eyes while riding. It was very close to an accident. So I say, now, no way. I was in the city, I was not riding fast. I was maybe at 20, 25. So I was able to park easily. But I say, okay, it's too dangerous, so I will never do again. So if I really want to smoke, I stop on the smoke. But for example, when I go to Los Angeles from Vegas, I do the whole trip without stopping. So I would say I don't have any problem if I need to not smoke for 2-3 hours. I don't have any problem. That it's easy to manage. When I go to France by airplane, I am by the time I board the plane, land and everything, it's between 16 to 18 hours. I am not dying. So I can manage my brain to not be really, really crazy because I don't have my cigarette. By the way, if you don't know what to do, you can press on the like button. I don't know if I will leave this stream, but in case, for the one who didn't do, you can use the like button. It will not kill you. and it will help my other video to go up. Not only this one. A big hole. That is dangerous. The other day I went where I went little bit in the mountain, not far from Vegas, and I had close call with one coyote. The coyote passed maybe 4 or 5 feet from me. He crossed the highway, and yes, maybe that was 2 weeks ago. So when you ride a bike, it's one other thing you need to be careful. It's the wild animals. What is that? Sport bike who is turning, making a U-turn. Yes. He is more noisy than me, for sure. My bike is not really noisy. For that I am lucky. Even when I bring in my garage, when I brought this car in my garage running, at night everybody is sleeping at home. On the garage touch my house is directly kind of inside the house, and I don't wake up anybody. So it's quiet bike. So it's for that. Many people think, it's a big scooter, it's a big thing, but who doesn't move? Sometimes when I have some people with Corvette or this kind of things, they say, we can get this guy. Only on their dream. Yes, Pooh is for short. So guys, like I say, I don't remember exactly how I wrote that, but I think you saw it, Robert. I say, run. I had just time. Yes, I just had time to sit on the toilet in the restroom to pee on Pooh. Yes, Peachy, my bike is quiet. I can really hear the engine, I can hear the valve, I can hear anything on my bike because the exhaust is quiet. Hey, Mr. Elliot. Many people like a sport bike. Okay, many people like a sport bike. Sport bikes are good looking too. Huh? The other day I saw one girl. She was not even 100 pounds. She had one Ducati. She had to, before, when she got it, she had to take the bike to one upholstery shop because she was not fitting on the floor. She was between 90 to 100 pounds. A very light girl. And her bike was very, very good looking. And with this girl on top, it was more sexy, I would say. It was really sexy to have one girl on this type of bike. I always love girl riding bike. For me, it's one of my best friends. I don't like her bike because it's a Harley. I am not a Harley guy. But when you look at the type of personality of my friend, she matches the Harley. And she got this Harley from her dad. It's a 68 Harley. When her dad passed away, the whole family knew the dad wanted her to have it, so she took it. And ever since, she rides this bike like a everyday bike. Sometimes if she need to go somewhere where the bike is not useful, if it's more than 2 people, she will rent a vehicle, but it's her everyday bike. On this Harley now, they had to reduce the engine multiple times, but the bike by itself has more than 200,000 miles. Okay, on my bike, Pechi, if you are on it, I don't think you can touch, because I am 5'10", and I am really on my toe. Okay, I am on my toe, but I am looking to. Currently, I am looking to change my what they call a link, suspension link, to have them approximately 1 inch longer. When I will get it, I will install it. So, because I don't want to change the geometry of the bike, theoretically the bike will go down approximately 1 inch. So I can do the same in the front, and I will keep exactly the same geometry, but I will fit much better on the floor, and it will shorten a little bit between my wheel, not much, but a little bit, so I will have better handling at low speed. I hope, Pechi, someday I can go to Atlanta. Maybe if I go in your area, I may fly and rent locally one bike. I am sure in Atlanta you can rent bike like in Vegas, to have the opportunity to have a ride with you somewhere. Here it's close to 1 a.m. So I will on this stream. It's late for me too. I get up at 6. So I get up in 5 hours. So I get up in 5 hours. So I will have to go to sleep. So everyone, I will say good night. I will be happy to see you on a better opportunity to have Copwatch, because tonight it was absolutely no Copwatch I was hoping for. But no, it did not happen. Maybe next time I will be with my truck. I will have more luck. Every time I took my truck, every time I had a Copwatch, the opportunity. And as usual, I need to ask something to someone. I don't know how to say that. You know when you say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, how do you call that in English? I don't know. Can someone tell me? Can someone write me how you it's called the count back when you say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0? How it's called? Okay, count down. Okay, I did not know. As you know, my English is kind of is not perfect, so sometimes I don't know some word. So I will start my countdown now until the next live or on chat. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. See you next time, guys.